What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today on the FIREBAT mini PC, and today we're gonna have a look at Forza Horizon 4. Now, I know it's a little older title, but I had a request to try it out, and if I have the game, or it's something, I'm interested in, I'll go buy the game and test it out for them. So, I was requested to test Forza 4 at 1080p, but I'll do my usual 1080p high, 900p medium, and 720p low, but that still includes 1080p, so hopefully that's good enough. And if not, I can always redo it and just do nothing but 1080p and maybe do medium, high, and low and whatnot. So I guess that's that. I've got OBS all ready to go. So keep in mind, OBS will take a few FPSs away. It's just how it is. But in any case, why don't we now hop ourselves into the game?
So here's 1080p first, and this is what the person requested, which was 1080p. They technically didn't tell me what settings they wanted me to run, so I'm just going to try high like I did on the Asus Ally, and then I'm going to try 900p medium and 720p low. Obviously though, if the person sees this and wants me to just do 1080p medium, high, and low, I can do that as well. Just let me know. But anyway, let's get into the game. So here we go, let's get ourselves a little gameplay. And the lame thing is, at first it was doing really, really good. I mean, there was probably a spot here and there where it dropped under 60, but just barely, kind of like the Steam Deck. Wow, I might be wrong about that. But then eventually we get to that around the 350 to 4 minute mark where it just starts like doing that weird stuttering shit that it does. And in this case, it could be because it's out of VRAM, but why wouldn't it be doing it right now? You would think if it was out of VRAM, I mean, it's not going to get any more out of VRAM than it already is, you would think. So why start randomly?
Turn left.
Oh shit, I took that a little too hot. Sorry, I broke your guys' signpost thingy.
Turn right.
Alright, where are we going? Now we're going to go down here. That's why I'm very glad I just didn't drive around for a minute or two and go, oh, yep, it runs good. And who knows, maybe this is just a problem with mine. Maybe the other one, like three other peoples would all run this just fine and not have that issue, but maybe it's because I fiddle around with stuff. Who knows? But even though this game is at 1080p only and only on high settings and all, it still doesn't look too bad at all. I'd still say it looks very good. And yet it can play very well FPS-wise, even on a system like this. It's just the frame times get so messed up once we get into like the race a little bit here. They're already starting to have a little stutter here and there. Alright, though, let's start this race. And I think it does drop a little under 60 in the beginning here. Though we are recording, maybe it wouldn't so much. It'd probably be hanging right at 60 to like 58 or something if we weren't recording, would be my guess. I'm just doing no BS. Unfortunately, it seems like the Asus Ally and also this is the only PC don't let you just use Relive. You can only do that if you have like one GPU, and it has to be like a dedicated GPU. Otherwise, it's like, nope, it doesn't install, you can't use it, just isn't possible. So that's why I'm very glad I can just hook the Ally and Steam Deck up to the capture computer. Although I think even the Steam Deck has a way to record now. Oop, landed on his head and fucking rolled myself. Did myself a barrel roll, almost. Ah, crap. Double mess up. Well, third time's the charm. Let's see if that has any meaning. Well, I got through the damn thing. I'm done rewinding, so I'll just try to catch this guy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. Alright, we got in front of him. Yep, and here's that stutter coming in. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a little hard when it starts doing this to drive. I don't know what causes that. And this time we're not even out of VRAM. That's what I wanted to blame it on before, but it didn't do it the whole time. And now it's not anywhere close. Well, not nowhere close, but it's still like 800 megabytes-ish. Did I hit that? No way. I thought for sure I missed that. I was going to have to rewind. It is not easy to drive like this, let me tell you. I honestly can't believe I'm still in first and able to make corners and whatnot. There we go. And that is a win. So now, let's move on. Now to try 900p out. 1080p was doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden it just started being Stutter City. So we'll see if the rest of them do it. It probably will. I don't know what causes it, but it's definitely kind of lame. But we also put it on the medium preset. So there we go. Let's hop ourselves back and see how it does this time. So now here we go. Do ourselves a little 900p medium settings, and yeah, now our FPS is dramatically gone up. This is exactly about what I like. So this is probably the resolution I'd play it at. Maybe even put some settings up a few. You can still probably get like close to 100. But I don't think even that helps. I think it still does that same stuttering nonsense after around 350 to 4 minutes. And that's why I'm real glad I didn't just play. Usually I just play for like 2-3 minutes, and if I would have done that, I would have thought, oh man, everything's good. And then I would have reported to the dude, hey, it runs great on all resolutions. And then he probably would have gotten him and like, what the fuck, why does it stutter? I played for like 4 minutes and it stutters like crazy, what the fuck? And they asked me for help, and I go, oh, what the hell, it didn't do that to me.
400 yards.
And then I'd tell him, and then I'd have to tell him, oh yeah, that's because I only played for blank. Alright, let's just go and do a little off-roading.
You have arrived at your
Oh,
destination.
nope. Went a little too far. But hey, at least I didn't hit a tree.
You're not gonna believe this.
Alright, now we've got ourselves our first house. Hell, I would definitely accept that house if it was giving me free, hell
I
yeah.
had a word, and you know what? They said you could have the house for free as a thank you for your work on the movie. Excellent. Well, since this one's on the movie company, here's the keys.
I mean, hell, that's like a nice little house. I mean, hell, that's probably about as big as my
This
current
is where
house,
your
if not a
threads
little
are
bigger.
stored. Your wardrobe is like a map of your career.
I made out
So
cool
the
ass
more you get
bricks.
yourself
I always
out
thought
there,
bricks
the more
houses were
clothes you'll
cool.
get in return.
But a lot of people told me there's
big
lots
name
of
needs a
problems
big
with them.
style.
But who knows? They could have just been talking bullshit. All right, I don't really feel like dressing my person right now. Let's just go through this real quick and just say no, whatever. And
You
then
ain't good at dancing?
get the heck out
You
of here.
can bust a move to show off before a race, and bust an even bigger move for when you win. Trust
But
me,
we gotta wait for
it'll
Joel
be
to shut
great.
the hell up. Here we go. Alright, now we can back out into the open world again. Ah, it is autumn. I always liked the season changes.
Well, look who made it to the autumn season. You are this close to
Alright,
qualifying
well, looks like
for
we
the
are
next
going
round
on
of
over
the Dirt
there.
Racing series. You should come back to Tarnhouse. It's completely different in autumn.
Hey, Justin. We've added some more stations to your radio. If you're into drum and bass, then tune into Hospital Records. And if you're into something much calmer, Timeless FM is back with a healthy dose of classical.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I kind of mucked that up a little bit. Oh well. Luckily it wasn't a race yet.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, hell. A little bit too fast into that one, but could have been worse. And it's doing that stuttering crap now before we even got to the race. Don't know what causes it to do that, but it's very annoying.
You have arrived at your destination.
So here's 720p, and that's obviously going to look like absolute garbage on this big-ass screen, but if you were on a more reasonably sized screen, it probably wouldn't look completely awful. But once you get up to about 21 inches, it's probably going to start looking pretty terrible. Just terrible. Anyway, though, let's go hop in and see how it does FPS-wise, at least until it starts doing that garbage stuttering nonsense again anyway. Here we go, 720p, and this is like almost like Xbox 360 mode. But you do get lots of FPS, so if that's all you care about, you can get it, at least until it starts doing that stutter nonsense. At least I think it does that. Maybe it'll surprise me and not do that, but I could have sworn it did that on every resolution. And I sat there going, well, what the hell? It was doing so good at first. How in the hell am I supposed to recommend this now to anybody if it's going to act like this in games? I don't think too many people want to play like that. This is fine. I can play like this all day. Although, like I said, I'd probably play at 900p or... Yeah, probably 900p because that didn't drop under 60 at all. And I could still probably have a setting or two on high, like textures and stuff, and still be okay. And stay under that 4 gigs of RAM VRAM limit this thing seems to have. Seems to be a Windows limitation. I can't seem to get rid of it. I've set it to 8 in BIOS, but no matter what, Windows says, nope, you've got 32 gigs of RAM. All you can use is 4. What are you talking about? I wonder if I went into the registry and just lied and told it like I had 64 gigs. Although it probably can't do that, and then it'd probably just brick the whole fucking thing. You gotta be careful with that registry. You can fuck a lot of stuff up. I mean, worst case scenario though, I just reinstall Windows. It's not the end of the world. It's not like you're gonna break hardware components doing that. That just can break your operating system. And just like I broke that wall. Take that, Miata.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa, there's some stutters. Lots of stutters during the loading screens of this game. There always have been. I think almost everything, even on badass computers. I'll have to see once we get to the new computer I just made. I'll take some new drive avatars. Although, that's probably not going to help me out very much once it starts stuttering and makes it hard for me to drive, but hey, we'll deal with that when that time comes. Alright, here we go. Lap 2. Well, a little too quick there, but it could have been worse, and I could have been slowed down way more. But I think I hit the wall just right. Ah, shit, that sucked. Uh-oh. Now we've got those random stutters already. Damn. I was hoping I was wrong and they weren't going to appear, but nope. Here they are. final lap. I went a little bit too crazy on that one. No, I think that's too far. Half the time they rewind you till you're still just a little bit too far to recover. Not easy to go sideways when the game is running like this. Don't know why it does this, but it does. We're not out of VRAM, so it's not that. It's got to be something overheating or something. But even at 85, the CPU is fine. GPU at 76 is actually pretty chilly. Even that can get up into like the high 80s and still be okay. I think that throttle is at like 90 or something like that. I'd have to look at the specs of it. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. It was either 90 or 95. Yeah, that is another win. So let's move on to a little camera.
Alright, let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay now. And it's still doing this goofy FPS stuff. It does this with some games.
Turn left.
It's not doing it as bad now, though. Alright, there we go. Seems to be okay now. Wonder what's doing that. Definitely was worse during the recording. I wonder if it's just recording doing that. I wonder if this one can do that AV1. That seemed to definitely help out on the Alienware. Didn't seem to take up as much FPS.
You've earned a skill point.
Because I don't want OBS recordings to make stuff just look bad. Make the thing look bad when it's not, you know? Alright, what can we do?
Unlock car masteries.
Well, we got one and we only do one, so I guess we're going to do the weekend toy one.
Perks and
As soon as she's done
bonuses.
talking, of course.
Those skill points can be spent on any car you own.
Here we go.
Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, that's a bus.
In 400 yards, turn right.
So far it appears to be doing alright, but let's wait until around the 4-minute mark.
Turn right.
Because just ending the race might have reset whatever was making it do that, and then after 4 minutes of gameplay, it might go right back to being terrible again, so I don't want to sit here and say, oh, it was definitely the recording when it wasn't, you know? But it sure seems like it was so far. Oh, oops. Screw that. Even though it's not a race. I want my speed. I want to have to go back up and regain my speed again. But yeah, at least at 720p low, you get shit tons of FPS. Obviously, it doesn't look very good on a big old 4K screen like this, but most people with a system like this aren't going to be playing on a 4K screen like this, so it's a moot point. And if they are, they're going to know they're not going to be able to play at 4K.
Oh, that wasn't as tight. I could have made that better. Oh well. I thought that was a more angled turn. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe that's something that only happens in races with all those cars around me. I also want to go and do a little racing here. We're not just going to do
400 yards. Turn
driving
left.
around here. We'll go do the race.
Turn left. You have arrived.
Alright, here we are. So let's go do the race real quick. This will probably be, all these will probably be a little bit longer than normal. Oh, and it's going to give me,
Hey! Well, if it isn't the promising newcomers
New car,
signing
okay.
up for round one of the cross-country series. Where we're going, we don't need roads. But we do need grass and hills and forests and cars, of course.
okay, I am stoned, but I'm not crazy. That tire is spinning, and at first I was like, what in the fuck is going on? But no, I guess the game is just being a little wonky. That one's not. That one's not. Wait, is it? No, why are you spinning? Why? Why are you spinning? Which to go with? Let's go with the RAM.
Aye, should handle the conditions nicely.
It's a shame I can't just pick my Raptor, but this'll do. This'll do.
Hey,
Solo.
Justin. Let's take a look at Horizon Blueprint.
Huh?
This is something
But I don't
let
want
our
us to take a
own
look at...
festival
Oh,
boss play
I thought it
around
wanted
with
me to
in
make a
Australia.
blueprint.
But they're not here. So I need to see if we have any fresh blueprinting talent.
At least loading times are quick. Alright, let's start that race. Don't know how I'll do, but all we can do is try our best, right? Oh man, again? This is like the second time I've landed on somebody and just started rolling. Thank God for the frickin'... whatchamacallit. Can I not roll? There we go. 'Cause that would be so annoying. Imagine like about to win a race, but then you land on the guy in first. And then it's like, oh nope, now you're in last, haha. I mean, that's what would happen in real life, I guess, but that's still really lame, because this is just a game after all. But yeah, no, it still seems to be having a little bit of those wavy FPS that kind of feel like stutter. I don't know what's up with that. But it's not the recording that does that. It's just something it does after some time, or maybe just during big races. Not really sure. All I know is it's annoying. It's not as annoying as it was while I was recording, but it's still pretty annoying. Alright, well, I was going to go back and try 1080p without being, you know, hindered by OBS, but if it's still going to do this shit, there's really no point. It just seems like, unless it's just mine doing all of this, maybe then other ones won't, but I can't recommend something doing this and say, oh yeah, you'll have a good time playing. I don't think anybody would have fun playing with it doing what it's doing right now. But, in any case,
I guess it's time to go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Forza Horizon 4. And the crappy thing is, it gets decent frames. I just don't know what that thing's deal is with getting those weird choppy frame rates. It's got different RAM, it's got a different SSD, and neither of those prevented it from doing that. So, I don't know what it is. It must be something overheating or something, because we weren't anywhere close to our VRAM limit. We were only using like 3.2 to 3.5 on low there. Now, we were completely maxed out with our VRAM before, when we were at 1080p high, but still, if it were that, it would do it for everything. And then it would have stopped as soon as we got to 720p, but no, it did not. So I don't know what's up with that. But I guess the person who requested the video can take what they see here and make their best judgment if that's good enough for them. And who knows, maybe theirs won't do this nonsense, and maybe mine's just all messed up. I'm not sure. But all I can do is show you how it runs on mine. So hopefully that's good enough for the person who requested it. Obviously, if they want me to come back and do like a only focus on 1080p and do like just 1080p high, like ultra, high, low, and medium, I can for sure do that. They can just let me know. But that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.